Okay, chicken time. So grab a normal chicken, butterfly it, and then cut it all the way through so you end up with two halves of a chicken. Season it to taste with salt and pepper, a tiny bit of olive oil, and I use smoked paprika and garlic powder. My other oven is already preheated at 180 Celsius. And I'm gonna turn the fan on so we got some nice heat circulating around the chicken. You put it in the oven for 20 minutes. Yeah. And if you want stock, this is the time where you add in water until it comes up to about there, right? So it only covers the base of your chicken. That way you get some nice stock for your gravy. And then put it back in the oven, give it about an hour after the 20 minutes is done. So 1 hour and 20 minutes. And then just have the size that you want to have along with your chicken. That's it. Easy peasy. And this is gonna feed me for the rest of the week. So, happy days. Happy cooking. And don't forget to check out Wild Girl and JPick of Death. They are doing a nice job of adding our cooking videos to a playlist, making sure our geeky selves get something good to eat. So that's it. That's a quick one. Catch you in the next one. I will show you once it's done, of course, but yeah, just a tiny quick tidbit and a good way to get something healthy, and you don't have to add butter, but because I want a more filling gravy, I added some butter because I unfortunately need to get in my calories, so butter is optional. Okay, enough rambling. So I'm just quickly prepping for my sauce. I got my water for my chicken next to me so we can get some nice fun going along with our gravy. So I have 1 tablespoon of butter, a dash of olive oil, and a tiny bit of flour so we can make a roux. And a thing that is very important to remember, you gotta let the flour cook out, so to speak. So your gravy is not gonna taste like freaking flour, okay? I'm gonna keep on twisting this. And unfortunately, I need to switch hands, which means this thing needs to go away. I'll bring you in once I'm done whisking and ready to add some cream to my roux, okay? Okay, my roux is cooking on a medium to low heat, but you see how it's starting to bubble? That means now you can add in some liquid. I'm using some cream that is made for cooking, so it doesn't have that high fat percent of a double cream or normal cream, so, but it does have the flavor. Gonna whisk this and make sure all my roux gets integrated with my cream. It's gonna take a bit, so just keep on whisking. And I left my roux alone for a minute. See how it's thickening up now? Looks more like paste that you would use to put up wallpaper. That is exactly what we want. We want this consistency. So once our chicken and fun is done in the oven, all you need to do is put this back on the heat, add your liquid fond from your chicken, and you got a beautiful gravy. Easy peasy, right? Okay. So, I'm just gonna add my water to my chicken. And before I do that, right, see how thick it is? Don't be scared of that. Now, turn off your heat, put this away. Alright? Put that away. See? Gone. And here's how the chicken is looking already. See how the skin is already starting to blister? That is exactly what we want, okay? Because that means not only do we get crispy skin, right? But also, by adding some water to our button of our chicken here, yeah. See that? That is flavor, my friends, and that is exactly what we want, right? So, all we need to think about now, which means we have a whole hour to think about, is the sides. Do we want potatoes and carrots maybe? Or something else? You can even just go with a nice salad, yeah? To go alongside your chicken. It's up to you. This is just the basic and how you can make something delicious that you can meal prep or serve to your family if you've got a larger family. Me, I'm just one, so I will have to meal prep this, but options, people. That's what it is. Okay, I will see you back once the chicken is done and we're ready to rock and roll with the rest of the gravy. And see what we serve along with the chicken. I don't know yet. Okay, a quick little update on the sauce. I added in some food coloring, liquid chicken stock, chicken, so I get a flavorful sauce when I get the form from the chicken that is in the oven. Still half an hour to go. Not quite, but almost half an hour to go. We're just rounding out the number. So I'm gonna start prepping my sides. I'll see you when it's done. Or when we're getting done to do the sauce. Yeah. Ooh, baby. Would you look at this? Ain't that a pretty little chicky? Okay. I'm gonna take the chicken out of this pan. Right? Got a plate right here where they can sit and rest until I'm ready to serve up. And I'm gonna take that form and put it in there. So, once that is done, I will bring you guys right on back. Alright? Stay tuned. Now I got my stock on top of my roux and the sauce coloring and the concentrated chicken stock. So now it's time to whisk. And right now it's gonna look thin AF, but don't you guys worry. It will all come together. Because this way, I'm sure if there were any lumps left in my roux, even though there shouldn't be, but if there were, there'll be none left now. And my chicken is resting up nicely, because once the sauce is done, that means my chicken has rested long enough for me to divide it into pieces and be ready to serve up. And in my air fryer, right? I have something delicious. Yum. So, I figured I might as well make a treat to go along with my beautiful chicken. And because I decided to use the air fryer instead of deep frying or anything like that, they are not gonna be that unhealthy, because it's just mashed potatoes that has been piped into a beautiful shape and frozen. That's it. So, bring this up to temp, medium high, okay? And you're gonna let this simmer until it starts thickening up, and you'll keep on stirring now and again. You don't have to be super duper vigilant with it. And I added in a tiny bit of black pepper. So all I have to do now is wait. So this thing does its thing. And once it has done its thing, I will bring you guys back and show you the plated result, okay? Quick and easy, nice way to feed many people or meal prep for an entire week. So, there you go. Later. Oh, and FYI, if your sauce is too thin for your liking, you can add in a thickener or make a butter ball where you take some butter, match it together with some flour, and stir that in, okay? Or take a tiny bit of liquid, mix it together with your flour or your, what is it called? Thickener for your sauce. Because those things exist, those things exist. You can do that too. And I actually think I'm gonna make a quick slurry using some of my cooking cream that has only 8% fat and some flour, just some plain normal flour. In my tiny little bowl here, I have my slurry. I'm just gonna drop that into the sauce and make sure it all gets in there, even though I think I did a good job of making sure there were no floury lumps or bumps in it. And see, it's already starting to do its thing. I'm just gonna add the rest of the slurry. So, here you go. Quick little tidbit for how you can thicken up your sauce or gravy quickly. And since I have this on medium high, it's crucial that you stir, right? It's not the most efficient way to thicken a sauce, but it's practical. So whisk away. So any potential little flour lumps will get dissolved by your whisking. So it's a bit of a workout. But see, it's doing its thing. I'm gonna let it simmer, not boil, simmer for 5 minutes, and then we'll be ready to serve up the chicken. Because the chicken is almost done resting now. And remember guys, it's very important when you do an entire bird like I have, let it rest before you cut it up into your pieces, okay? Alright, back to the sauce. Woo! That's quite a workout. One would think holding a camera, yeah, I made a bit of a mess, but I'm gonna clean it up while this is thickening up. Cooking and making food, but it can be there we go. And tomorrow I'm gonna make myself a pizza. Yeah. And that recipe is up on my channel already, so. And the sauce is nice and thick now, but not too thick. So I'm not just pleased with that, I'm very, very happy. And since most of the stock is homemade, you know, it's not gonna be terrible. So, yes. You'll see the full plate in just a minute. Yeah. So there you go. Oven made chicken, air fried mashed potato tops, and peas and pickled red cabbage with gravy. That's what I'm having. And you can serve whatever you feel like with this chicken. Easy peasy and delicious. So get cooking, guys. And don't forget to check out the playlist that Vault Girl 145 and JPEG of Death are kind enough to put together for all of us. I'm gonna go eat now. I have no idea what you guys are doing, but if you're gonna do something, make this, okay? Later.